The tests from the universe. Are they real? How to pass this test and how to get what you want with the help of the universe. Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Dari Day and I'm working with the consciousness of people, helping them to create what they want. So today we're going to talk about one of the most, let's say, popular topic that I see all over the internet, about tests from the universe, about the idea that the universe is testing you before it will give you the manifestation of your dream. So let's start that I can say that I truly believe that the idea that someone or something is testing you is kind of limiting. And especially when we talk about the universe. It's not like a school, you know. There are no exams, there are no lessons that you need to learn. When we talk about the idea that you have lessons that you need to learn from this life, most of the time these are the situations when you don't see your own feelings, beliefs, especially limiting beliefs, and decisions that you make, and as well as actions that you take or don't take. So when we talk about the test from the universe, most of the time it is a hardship that we create. It is something where we struggle. It is like it's something difficult that we create on our journey to our dreams. But when we consider this situation as the test from the outside, from the universe, it means that you are not responsible for the journey, for the situations and experiences that you create in your outer reality. All the time, what you see, all the time, what you experience on your journey to your dream, it always created by you, always. Even when you experience all the time hardships, when you struggle, when you experience difficulties, it only shows you your own reality, your inner reality. It only shows you that for that time, you have limiting beliefs, you have limiting feelings, and because of them, you create struggles and hardships. So it is not a test from the universe. It is not that someone testing you and deciding whether to give you your manifestation, to help you to make your dream come true or not. No. Everything that you see around you is simply a projection of your own consciousness. What is inside your consciousness, within your consciousness? It is a projection of your own feelings, beliefs, and thoughts. So if you struggle, if you all the time solve the problems, if you all the time solve the hardships on your journey to what you want, it means that you need not to pass this test. It means only that you need to look deeper into yourself and to realize, what do you feel, what do you believe in, that you create hardships all the time, all these difficulties. Why you created by yourself to yourself. So I suggest you not to consider it as the test. I suggest you to consider it as the situation, a good situation, to look deeper into yourself, to know your own feelings and beliefs, to first observe them, to see them, and then change them. Because when you change what is inside your consciousness, and when I'm talking about inside your consciousness, I mean your own feelings, beliefs, and thoughts. I talk about it in all of my videos, but these three elements, they are essential and the most crucial for us to work with to change our reality. So this situation, when you again experience hardships, when you again solve the problems, is a good example, a good opportunity for you to change what you feel, believe, and think. And when you do that, you will see instant changes in the quality of your life. You will see instant changes in the journey to your dream, because everything will be, it will be easier. It will be easier for you to create what you want. It will be easier for you to find right people, to find the ways, solutions, how you can get what you want. I will give you an example from my own experience for now. So I've mentioned it before, but now I'm working with my goal to get a green card. And there's a criteria that I need to have media publications about me and about my what I do, about my job. And it was so, it was not easy for me to understand how I can get them, because I know that in my country media is working. I don't even know the rules how it's working, but I know that there are ways how I can get it, but I was not sure, and it was very hard for me to find these ways. So I felt that it's impossible for me. I felt that it's hard, that it will take a long time for me to meet the right people to get it. But then I started not to take more actions, not to wait when it will happen by itself. I decided, well, if I can change what I feel about it, if I can change what I believe about it, I know for sure that the situation will change. So as the result, I decided that, well, it's time for me to work with my own limiting feelings, because most of the time our own limiting feelings and beliefs are not only about the particular situations, these are the beliefs that in general affect on our reality. So I decided to work with myself. I was able to realize that I feel impossibility, that I feel that life is hard and I need to solve the problems, that I need to struggle all of the time. And I changed that limiting beliefs. It's actually very limiting, because it limits my potential, it limits what I can create in my life, it limits actions that I can take, or instead not to take because they are useless and they are not effective. So when I worked with my limiting beliefs, my material reality also changed. And after, let's say it was 1 week, when I met the right people for me, and the conditions, the requirements for getting published in the media are very easy for me. I totally agree with them, and it's not hard for me to get my media publications. So this is the example how when you change what you feel about the situation, when you change what you feel about life and yourself especially, and what you believe in, what you think about, this is how when you change it, your material reality also will be changed. So it is not a test. For me, it was not a test from the universe whether I'm ready to receive, whether I'm ready to get this to achieve this goal. It was more about changing what I felt about myself and changing what I felt about this world. Because I was living in the idea that everything is hard, that especially, not in my job, but outside of my job, in other areas. And in reality, the universe loves you so much, and it wants to help you, it wants to support you in all your beginnings, in all you want to achieve. And when you experience hardships, the universe only shows you, well, dear, you need to see this, you need to change and transform your limiting beliefs and ideas about this life, so that the quality of your life will be better, it will be easier for you to get what you want, and it will be faster for you. So what I changed is, instead of thinking that this is the test from the universe, or it is a sign from the universe that I'm not ready for my goal, I decided, well, it's not like this. It only shows me my limiting beliefs and what I need to improve and change, because I am so passionate about changing my reality. I'm so passionate about creating desired reality, so that in everything that is happening in my reality, even when I struggle, when I have difficulties, because we all have some, from time to time we all have some things and situations that bother us, that we are worried about. But when we consider them as a good opportunity for us, it is a great chance for us to transform what we believe in, what we have, the ideas that we stick to, we see the outstanding results in the outer reality. So it is not a sign for you. When you struggle, when something is hard for you to be done, it is not the sign from the universe that it is not your way. When you feel that it's not your way, you feel a lot of resistance. It's hard for you to do what you know you need to do. When you doubt yourself, when you doubt your success, when you're unsure about whether you want it or not, this may be a sign that it's not your way. You have all the answers within you, and you don't need anyone to tell you what is right for you, what is yours and what is not yours. The only problems that I see is that people, it's very hard for them to understand, to hear this voice of their own soul. And because they struggle with listening to their own answers, they are searching for the answers outside. But it's the illusion. All you need, all the answers, all the solutions, They are already within you. And when you focus on yourself, on your, let's say, intuition, I enjoy to call it intuition, the voice of our soul. Intuition is not something, like spiritual that is available to some chosen people. No, we all have our own voice of our soul, our intuition. But not most of us listen to this voice. So when you start listening to it, you see that every situation, in the moment when it's happening, you have the answer. Like, you instantly have the answer when you ask the question, especially when you ask something that is bothering you or you're worried about. So the transformation, the huge transformation you will see when you will consider this life and the universe not as something that is testing you or giving you hardships and difficulties for you to grow, to learn the lessons, but when you consider the universe, when you believe and you know that the universe is here to love you, to support you, to give you whatever you want, to help you, to show you your growth areas, what you need to improve, what you need to change. And once you embody this idea, once you embody this energy of being, in a good relationship, in a healthy relationships with the universe, you will transform your ideas of life. You will transform your own beliefs. But if we talk about the situations, how to understand that something is not yours, how to understand that you're on the wrong way in life, it is when you feel resistance. When you experience the situations, when you need to force yourself to do something. Because most of the time, when we truly want to do something, even though we may experience some limiting ideas, we may feel resistance, but it's not like we need to force ourselves to do something. No, when we even feel resistance, we may find the ways how we can do what we need. Because deep down we understand the big why we need it. So all you need to transform, all you need to change, you already know. You have all these answers within you. When you're so accurate to your own feelings, when you listen to your own feelings, your thoughts, your intuition, you easily understand in the moments of your doubts and worries whether you're doing what you're supposed to do or whether you're trying to overcome yourself and do what is actually not yours. So let's say that the main thing that I want you to understand from this video, that the universe is here to support you. It loves you so much. It cares about you. It gives you all the best, especially all the best opportunities for you to grow. And that when you listen to your own feelings, it's easier for you to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and whether you should be doing it or not. You have all the answers, and life is actually more simpler and easier than we think.